technology. Welcome to DHG Industries broadcast. Anyway, so I left to go take the dog out. Now I'm back. We are going to go from here, and I'm going to show you guys the Slocum's Joe stuff. This is gonna be fun because, yeah. So since we're gonna do this. Let's do those two things there, and then we're gonna go over and trick out my stuff a little bit. So, no straps. Riley's Rangers. I always do Riley's Rangers. Camo, and do not have antiseptic at the moment. Like, I haven't put the stuff from the cheat in there. Okay, let's put the stuff from the cheat. Take all, yes. Okay. Go. I need the blowfly gland for later, for the test with the science center in Diamond City. That's why I'm being so careful about it. Alright. Now, let's finish the backpack. Alright. Put the backpack on. So yeah, like I said, 300, 400 with the backpack. Wow, that was 310. Because I haven't done the Spouse's Embrace yet, so... Anyway. Alright, let's... Yes, I have, all the ones I like anyway, or the ones that were free. This one was free, basically. So was this one. So was that one. The ones I bought were the faction ones, and then I bought Vault Tech. Everything else was free. Oh, right. Take that out there. And since it's Sean's daddy, his daddy's stimulator. I know. I had my friend Jack. You guys know him as TJ. A little bit. Look at me funny when he, well, not look at me, but go, really, dude? Because I named it that. I had to explain to him it wasn't because of anything, untoward, or sleazy, or just kinky in general. No. It's just because you're Sean's dad, so it's daddy's gun. And he's like, oh, okay. Alright. I know I can move all these around. I'm not going to. I just want to get it made and get on my way. Damn. Well, need the refreshing beverage more than I needed stim packs. Let's do these. Okay. And boop. Awesome. Alright. Oh, wait. Right. That's what I was doing. That goes there. Come on. Not what I meant to do. God. Yeah, you guys can laugh at me later. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. Put that there. And we're gonna go over here. Take that out of the favorites. There we go. Okay, I used my medics. Didn't mean to use my medics, but I used my medics. So, let's go over here. Nope, because if I go through there, I'll have rads out the ass, because I didn't do Aqua Boy yet. Okay. Over the river and through the woods to grandmother's house we go. No, we're going to Sliphamshire. Just kidding. Okay. We're gonna pick up dog meat. Along your way. Dog meat. Where are you? There you are. You blend in.
Hey, boy. What are you doing out here all by yourself? You seem like an okay guy. Okay, then. Let's stick together.
Yes, my character's name is Gil Frankfurt. I started putting Franklin in, and Frankfurt came up, and I was like, okay, that's funny. I like that better. It's a city, I believe. I don't know where, don't ask me. I want to say Germany. I really do. But I don't know for that for sure. Must have had a victory garden. That's another thing you don't really see. See, this, you know, the whole, like, you know, societal culture in Fallout was, you know, basically stuck on 1950. Idyllic 1950. At least for what we've seen. But you don't see victory gardens. You don't see trees with red ribbons that have grown into them. You don't see, not red ribbons, yellow ribbons. You don't see any of the things that you would normally see in that kind of a situation. Yes, dog meat, I realize that there's things here. There's dead bodies, of course there's things here. As you can hear, I have not gone and rescued people in Concord yet. For those of you who have just tuned in. Let's go. If I was going towards Drumlin Diner from that rest area, I'd run across a grocery cart with 2 baseballs, a bunch of food, and a Nuka-Cola or 2, and a collapsed shack with a toolbox and a skull. But since I'm not going that direction, I get to discover new things. Or things that I knew about but haven't covered lately. Thank you. A little bit of an outhouse. Okay, so Stephen King's It. Like I said, acting pretty good except for that one exception with the bully dude. Cinematically, it's beautiful. I mean, the set design or set choosing, all that stuff is beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. I do like the 80s. However, I do not think this movie should have been set in the 80s. Because when the Losers Club comes back in the next movie, it'll be 2016. And I want to know how a town with a supernatural. Well, it's not really supernatural. It's not supernatural in the fact that it's based on a scientific theory. Anyway, so we got all this crap, right? And unless it's going to be an alternate universe where the invention of the cell phone and the selfie and all that stuff doesn't exist, we're going to have a problem. Because the kids do selfies over the stupidest shit now. You know, could you imagine if there was some kind of fear demon or whatever going on? You know, people would be capturing it on video. And it's just fucking, to me, it's stupid because the reason why logically things are set up the way they are is to fit into the fear of being isolated and alone, and you know, no grown-ups, nobody wants to believe them, you know. And then you got this group of kids that you know, work together to defeat this creature as killing the kids in Derry, kids and others in Derry. Trying to get the settler not to die.
Thanks for the help.
There we go. Let me go in here real quick since I'm here. Alright, things to sell. Bat. Alright. Okay. They save a settler and this never turns into a settlement. It's just random ass shit. Actually, that encounter is not random at all. It's the same encounter every single time. Settler looks slightly different, but whatever. So back to the movie. I don't like how they handled some of the background details, or, in point of fact, did not include some of the background details that are actually important. I realize that they changed it because this is a different time, all that stuff, but homeschooling was almost unheard of in the 80s. Farm kids would go for half days to the normal schools in town, especially in such a small town as Derry. Most of the time, if there was homeschooling, it was for religious purposes, and not just because you're a farm kid. So, sorry, Mike. Plus, it made it so that he was, other than, oh, my grandpa heard about the hoodoo. God, that's so fucking racist, y'all. But anyway, it made it so that, he was supposed to be like the history guy. He was the one that stays in town and, you know, works to keep an eye out and make sure it's really gone, and he's the one that notifies everybody to come back and all that stuff. But suddenly he's not that. That Ben is the one that, because he was the outcast, because he was the new kid, he stayed in the library, and instead of reading poetry and fictional stuff, like I think is what actually happened in the book, I'd have to reread it, I haven't read it in years, he did research on the town. I mean, who does that at their ages? Especially, you know, because they're supposed to be like 12, 13 years old. Especially with the freaking... He had a spread out and statistical analysis and all this other stuff. He's fucking 13! The only time I've ever met a 13-year-old, or, you know, slightly around that age anyway, that was like that, was somebody who was in college at that age. You know, an actual certified genius. Alright? But Ben is not that. I mean, yeah, he becomes like, well, according to the what I remember of the miniseries that was made for television, he becomes like an engineer or whatever. But for Christ's sake, you know, that is a mathematic thing, yeah? But this was freaking crazy.
The sensitivity of my sensors clearly needs adjustment.
Anyway, it bugs me on because see, I went into this watching this movie with actual no expectations, okay? Because I knew that they had to make changes to get it into the 2-hour time period. I knew that they had changed the time period that it was in from the 60s, 70s to the 80s, almost 90s. I knew they had changed all of this stuff. So I went in with no expectations for it to be exactly like the miniseries or even exactly like the book. But the changes that they've made are so extreme and so drastic that it's insane. They didn't even go into backstories for most of the characters. Not really. I mean, they did for Beverly and for Bill, and they did a little bit with Eddie, but not to the point where you really learn anything about the characters. Like, Richie cracks jokes and stuff like that for attention, because he doesn't get any attention at home. That's why he's constantly out. That's why he never mentions his parents or anything. He's you know, a kid that doesn't really have much of a home life. Eddie is treated like he is and has been trained to be a hypochondriac by his mother because he was born a preemie. He was born small and sick, and his mom, you know, yeah, his mom went kind of cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs with trying to like pat him against the world because of it, and it affected everything, you know. Bill was from a loving, caring family who fell apart when Georgie died, and they don't really even cover any of his interactions with his parents at all. You see him at home alone. He doesn't have any conversations. They don't show the fact that they don't even mention the fact that his mom doesn't play the piano anymore. They don't mention anything that has happened to their family. The closest you get is that one interaction that I've just now remembered of his dad in the garage when he just loses it all over Bill, which I don't think happened in the book at all. But they don't really cover any of that. They don't cover Mike's background too much, other than the fact that his parents died in a fire that he had to listen to them die, and he's being raised by his grandfather. You know, the one scene that could have actual meaning to the character is the whole like man up and, you know, plug that sheep thing, and even then he ends up giving in. You know, I don't understand. If he doesn't want to kill the damn sheep, he doesn't have to kill the damn sheep. him getting scared by it and being all like being a man and everything and killing the fucking sheep doesn't make him any better. Just because he got scared enough to be, you know, capable of using a weapon on something doesn't mean he's growing up, doesn't mean he has balls. It means that he thinks that that gun is going to be a shield against him and his fear. Anyway, it doesn't mean he's actually moving past his fear. That's what I'm getting at. The encounters that each of the characters have are different. Instead of explaining that Mike is afraid of charred bodies because of the research he did into the history of the town and the kids that were killed in the factory explosion, they explained that it was his parents. Instead of instead of a lot of the things that happened to the kids in the books, like Richie's encounter with it happens at a movie theater, not at the house where it's ground zero. It just really bugs me, some of the big drastic changes that they made. Because without the backgrounds the way they were written by Mr. King, the characters react differently to the plot, react differently to the creature. Though I do like the fact that they foreshadowed Ben and Beverly. In more than just the poem, because in the book, she doesn't find out who wrote the poem until I think they're adults. She always believed it was Bill. In this one, she finds out right there when they're still kids, though she still dismisses him and kisses Bill and fixates on Bill anyway. And she was saved by True Love's kiss. Did anybody else catch that? Anybody else watch the movie catch the fact that she was brought out of that trance that came out of nowhere in the book? Anybody notice that True Love's kiss brought her out of it? Because Ben and Beverly in the book end up forever together at the end of the book. She finds out that he's always cared about her when they were kids and everything, that he looked out for her, that he loved her and everything. And then when they come together as adults, they re-inflame his emotions and everything. And so they end up together. It's just like, I'm hoping that they don't try to gloss over the fact that Beverly was in an abusive relationship as an adult. Because that was a big factor in her life and her going to Derry. Was the relationship that she was in. So, yeah, I'm hoping they keep some of the elements that are actually important to the plot in there. Come on. Really? Fucking stupid. Anyway. Let's go. Wait, did I still have another one? Oh, I did. Okay. Hello, dog. My dog is now sitting in between my feet. Let's see. Yeah, let's do that one. No. This one first. Okay. Combat rifle. Doing a mix. Rifle. Okay, that one.
Nice. Got it.
That one. Alright. Yes. I finished the DLC. Yeah, it's not very long, it's not very hard, though traveling to it's kind of a bitch and a half if you don't know how to avoid places and battles. Let it finish doing its thing before I fast travel. Alright. Guess. Got 2 more levels. Alright, I want to do that. And that. Alright, fast travel back to Sanctuary. And then I can start building for the settlement. Oh, well, I'd talk to Codsworth first. But then I'll start building for the settlement. So I'm going to do my typical build that I've been doing lately and put my place at Red Rocket with Sheffield. Back up, dog. Okay. I live and breathe. It's really you.
Codsworth? You're still here. So, other people could still be alive too.
Well, of course I'm still here. Surely you don't think a little radiation could deter the pride of General Atomics International? But you seem the worst.
What?
Best not let the white
Hello,
see
dog.
that state.
Hello, dog.
Where is the missus, by the way?
She's in a better place.
Sir, these things you're
Oh,
saying...
come here.
I believe you need a distraction. Yes, a distraction to calm this dire...
Hello, ducky.
It's been ages since we've had a proper family activity. Checkers, or perhaps charades. Sean does so love that game.
Is the lad with you?
Sean's been kidnapped. But I'm going to find him. I'm going to get my son back.
It's worse than I thought. You're suffering from hunger-induced paranoia. Not eating properly for 200 years will do that, I'm afraid.
200 years? What? Are you...
A bit over 210, actually.
Hello,
But
ducky.
it take a little for the Earth's rotation and some minor dings to the old chronometer. That means you're 2 centuries
Tree's late for dinner.
Perhaps I can whip you up a snack.
You must be famished.
Codsworth, you're acting... a little bit weird. What's wrong?
I...
So it's just been horrible. 2 centuries with no one to talk to, no one to serve.
I spent the first
10 years trying to keep the floors waxed. I've played this way too much. I'm not skipping dialogue because I'm petting the dog while I'm listening to Codsworth rant about the nuclear fallout and how long it's been.
Stay with me, pal. Focus.
I'm afraid I don't know anything, sir. The bombs came and all of you left in such a hurry. I thought for certain you and your family were dead. I did find this holotape. I believe the missus was going to present it to you. a surprise.
Yikes.
And then, well,
And then everything happened.
Thank you, Codsworth.
You're welcome. Now, enough feeling sorry for myself. Shall we search the neighborhood together? The missus and young Sean may turn up yet.
Codsworth, I already looked. They're not here.
Then they're really gone, aren't they? No, sir.
Sean's out there, Codsworth. I need to find him.
What about Concord, sir? Plenty of people there. And last I checked, they only pummeled me with sticks a few times before I had to run back home.
Sorry guys, doing my meds.
Thanks for your help, Codsworth.
Good luck, sir. You'll find young Sean. I know you will. I shall remain here and secure the home.
Yes, you do that, Codsworth. Okay. Get down. Okay. I love the scrap everything mod. It makes it so that I don't have to put up with stuff coming through my floors. Okay. Not wood. Front don't brick right now either. Warehouse. Warehouse floors. There we go. Okay, that's done there. You can do different types of floor tiles, or the Slocum's Joe. So I'm going to do a little Slocum's Joe right there, and then go here to these floors. You can do blue carpet, you can do red carpet, you can do this like bowling alley carpet is what I call it. Or you can do wood. I do wood. Come on. Oh. Okay, so let's see. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Brick. Walls. Blue. That was not a good choice. Slow comes Joe. And then I need to move everything over, so so back over here. Okay. No, I should do it the other way. I'm gonna do it the other way. Alright. Okay. Back to here. Back to... Too far. Alright. Oh, come on. Stupid. 2, 3, 4, and 5 over there. Okay. Go back. Not there. Warehouse. Walls. Yeah. This is gonna take a while. Making sure everything's on even. Alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, there we go. And that room there, and then I gotta do... Oops. What, Ducky? What? You telling me you gotta go outside again? Okay, give me a second. Shut up, dog. Please, please stop. Okay, please stop. What, do you have to go outside again? No, that's not it? What do you need, dog? What? Anyway, comes down to, I know large apps, but I give Stephen King's It like a 7 out of 10. Just because it's a good movie in and of itself, but the only people who would really enjoy it, I think, are people who have never read the book or watched the original movie series, the miniseries from the 90s. Yeah, 1990 is when it came out. Otherwise, you find yourself really annoyed by the stuff that they leave out. Okay, and do a little. Come on. Go. I don't worry about the outer porch tiles being properly, going all one direction or whatever. It doesn't annoy me as much as the interior stuff does. Okay, so for those of you just tuning in, not turning in, this is the barracks. It's not finished, but each barrack has a wall of windows in the back of the room, so they have ambient light, lots of ambient light, and something nice to look at, I guess. Of course, this is the grow house. And then, for those of you who haven't seen this before, this is going to be a Slocum's Joe once I'm done, so that I can do donuts and stuff. It's going to be awesome. This is basically how I build Sanctuary most of the time nowadays, just to experiment with each new thing as it comes out. I have tried building a player home using the Slocum's Joe walls, the ones that are completely like white or red on both sides for the brick. But it's not compatible with a lot of the other build materials, at least not very well. You have to really work at it. And so it can be a little frustrating. Wrong one. Stairs there, put stairs there. You have to go by the security in order to get anywhere in here, unless you're going to jump over the fence. And then I'll put turrets along here as kind of like a gauntlet, just in case, raiders try to use the area for hiding, though I don't think raiders come to Sanctuary. I haven't ever had a problem with it, but better to be safe than to be sorry. Okay. Yeah, I know my defense is low. Shut up, I haven't put the turrets in. I know. Oh my god! No worries. I have a mod that lets me build them right away. So I can just take them all out and redo them in a little bit. I used to be annoyed by all the hedges, and now I use them as a natural, like, barrier. Anyway, things have changed a lot. Take this stuff out. This is gonna be my mega settlement, because since I'm not doing a minimum ending, I'm gonna link Sanctuary and Red Rocket with Codsworth as the caravan, and then that'll be it. So I'm gonna build like a huge purifier and lots of other stuff. Enter the settlement. Okay, so I'm gonna put this all in before I'll swap it out with this one when I get to that point. Unless I've already done it. I don't know. Let me check. I might already be able to do it. Yay. Okay. And now I can do the big one. Oh, wait. I need to clear that. I just can't go into the water at the moment. Because that perk point that I just used to be able to build the big aqua purifier was supposed to go into Aqua Boy. Alright, now I got to put so we'll do this, do here, and then we look and see how far out I can go. Put there, alright. Take that. Right there. Do one more. Here. Alright. I need this. Here. Way. Come on. Okay. Alright. Generators. Okay, wind farm. Yay! Nice one. Okay. Now I have to do one of these right here, and that's all I have to do for that one. So do that here, and then switch this right there, this there. Okay. They don't have to be even. I put the stuff right in my way. God. Okay. Come on. Alright. There you go. And for you guys out there that don't know, I'm using a cheat that allows me to practically build indefinitely, because it gives me like 60,000 pieces of each of the types of scrap that you need to build with. None of the plants though, so I still have to make the run out to Grey Garden. But at least it gives you everything else. There. I know it's a lot of redundant, but go all lit up. Put that there. That there. Go right there. 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 It's because I like zigzagging. Alright. Go. What dog? I know that dog, right? The one that's whining at me from my feet. Do you need to go outside again? Really? Really, huh? Bless you. Why don't you let Mom take you out? She'd gladly do it, I know. I know she would. Stop. Stop. Give me a second, you got. Give me a second. Stop. Stop. This doesn't have to do with the lights in the side. I'm gonna put the sign up. So I gotta put the donuts up. Alright. I have to go into power and then let's just do it the easy way. Oh, relatively speaking. By the time I'm done building, I'm probably gonna have to go in and clear out some of the houses so my building size doesn't go weird. Okay, so put that there. Connect that. Show little. Just kidding. That was a really bad Elvis joke. Okay. Oh, alright. Why did it go into the ground? That was weird. Yeah, that's not the line. Come on. Close enough. There. There. That's the big signs. Alright. Put that there. Where are there they are. I was gonna say, where's the smaller signs? Got room for one booth. Maybe two. Yep. Yeah. Awesome. Awesome. Could put another one there, I guess. There we go. And put the lights in. Those lights anyway. Okay, now I gotta do the other lights. Alright. And one last thing, and this one will be done, and I can move on to... Oh, I should probably put this on here. Come on. You really won't stack on there? Really? Huh. Alright, never mind then. Auto close. I like the auto close option. I really do. Alright. So everything's ready for putting everything else in, I should say. I need to put in the... Really? I got caught up in my own sign. I'm going to be putting the fryer and the coffee maker. Now, the fryer I won't be able to do right away. Because... Ducky, stop! Talking to my dog. Really? Open the door. It's the only bad thing about putting the door on. I'm not gonna be able to do the fryer right away because it requires cooking oil, not just oil, cooking oil. And so you have to go out and either buy it from somebody or you have to find it. And I have not memorized where cooking oil things are, other than a couple of Slocum Joe's locations. Just because I can. Go. So there's the Slocum's Joe. I'm going to wait until I get back from my Grey Garden run to put the stuff into the bedrooms. And to finish arranging, like, the patio furniture and everything. Because without the Grey Garden run, I can't completely finish my my settlement build. And I've actually memorized the way to Grey Garden. So you go over this bridge. You go in between the Red Rocket and the rock formations, up past the Concord water tower. Normally there's like 4 bottles of purified water and then stuff in the first aid kit, but I already was up here. You look here, it respawns every so often, so just keep looking. Then you go this way. I pick up Hubflower, that's why my route always brings me to Hubflower. Concord, Hubflower, turn directly this direction and go and look at what's over here. Okay. Tea, bottle cap. Random ghouls, only ones to... Okay, whatever. That's the first time I've run into that one. I've run into a booby-trapped dead Brahmin. I've run into a scabber trying to get into a refrigerator. I've run into Duke looking at a car. I've run into a bunch of radiation barrels with and without a rad roach. I've run into gunners trying to loot or get running a tank. Just, yeah, I've run into a bunch of different things there.
So what's your story? Looking to trade?
Trade,
Rob
rob me, or
Just
just
ask
ask
directions to
Diamond
Diamond
City.
City.
Yeah, direction
Let's
Diamond
see what
City.
I have a little bit of everything.
You can select the sarcastic answer, and it says, just looking for love, sweetheart, and it makes her laugh. It's fun. Let's see. Get rid of that. That. So I need a right arm. Alright. Left, right leg. Not right arm. Leg. There we go. Because I don't really want to use that one. And I don't have to, it's my prerogative. Just take your money. Alright. There can be a random encounter right here as well. Like, normally it's, the vicious dogs and stuff. Though I've run into scorpions and deathclaws there too, so depends on your level.
You owe us.
I ain't giving you poison-shilling chem pushers anything. Do you know what that junk is done to my boy?
Easy there, Vault Boy. This doesn't involve you.
You stop waving that gun in my face, or it's gonna involve me.
Okay, just take it easy. We'll lower our weapon.
Now hand over your money. All of it.
Just keep calm, all right? Here. That's it.
Right. What's going on?
It's a simple business.
I could probably win the
Got
get
it?
lost one, but I
tried.
I don't
Wanna make
do
some-
that because I'm gonna kill everybody. Well, not Trudy,
Sure.
but I'm killing Wolfgang and Simone.
Gonna be sick.
Then go down here before Dogmeat barks at you, trying to tell you that he found something. Talk to Trudy.
I can't wait to see the crows feeding on that scumbag.
Right. I'll take a look. Sure.
A little bit of everything.
Nope, nothing that I'm looking for anyway. Need that, need that, need that. For right now. Level up. Come on. There we go. Hit the button. It didn't acknowledge I hit the button. Donut mix. Cool. Oh, you son of a bitch. Damn it. And I didn't get the pie. Damn it. There. Mostly dead's not good enough. Okay. You don't get much out of this other than, you know,
That's it.
experience from opening the doors and stuff. Well, door. I should say door. And you get, you know, bioscanner and explosive stuff and A little bit of ammo, and you saw the baseball and the bubble gum or whatever. That's it. That's all that's in there. I mean, you could kill the iBot as well, but why? Oh shit. Well, that was a well how you do, huh? Usually there's something other than mines in there. In fact, that's the first time I've run into a mine in there. I've run into a guy that ate bad cans of meat. I've run into the synth being ran off by people he thought were his friends. I've run into raiders. I've run into super mutants. I've run into, yeah, just lots of things. Whoa. My game froze. Now going. Alright. Trust me, I'm still going to Grey Garden. It's just a roundabout way of doing it. That nets you some experience and some ammo and stuff. Wrong way. I'm used to going in the other direction. And also get you some power armor. Well, at least, you know, a partial power armor frame there. I play this way too much. Okay. Too far. Okay, when I get back from my Grey Garden run, I'll be able to upgrade my pistol and combat rifle.
Sweet.
I'm actually only missing an arm. That's unusual. Normally I only get like maybe a torso or a helmet and one leg, or two legs and the torso. But only missing one arm, that's not too bad. Alright. Taking this, taking this, taking this. You are still on fire. Okay. See more upload. Okay, so you come out here. I won't be able to. They're inside the blue open-ended container there. There's a safe. I can't open the safe at the moment, but I can eradicate the enemies. There's a couple mines up there and two ghouls. For some reason, even though I'm the one that kills them or sets off the mines, depending on how I do it, I still don't get credit for killing the ghouls. I guess I have to make them come out and then kill them, which is stupid, but whatever. It is what it is. So see, there's the ladder from the mod that I'm testing. Allows you to build up on overpass. Hey, what up, dude? Testing a mod or two. Building. I have to go through here to get the stuff that I need for a settlement that I'm building. It's Sanctuary. Getting the dogs, my dog's whining at me, god damn it. What, Ducky? The only thing they don't grow here is razor grain. Why do you hate Sanctuary? No, it's not. At least not the way I do it. I'll show you. I'm almost done. I gotta finish building the rooms. And no, not really. I mean, give me a second to get out of the power armor and so I can show you better. What do you play it on that you're getting a bad frame rate? Oh yeah, but small spaces is good. But I like putting a Slocum's Joe in. I fully did this before I left earlier to go to Grey Garden. Except for the Friar. This is gonna be a little patio area. This is going, I haven't put lights in, but this is going to be the bunkhouse and the grow house. And that's all you really need, and you don't have to fully decorate it out. Especially if you bought the home decor or you play with mods. Because I have one that's called Happy Radio. That, Happy Maker Radio. Where you put these special radios in, you only have to put 4 to 6 of them in, you get 100% happiness, no matter what. It's awesome. Trying to build with vanilla game, yeah, it can be a little frustrating. You like the buildings to stay the same? Nothing stays the same forever. And if they're not going to be able to improve the way that they look, there's no real point of building into the houses. Okay. I use a fair bit of mods. Let me give me a second to finish the lights and I'll show you. In fact, my earlier video from today went over that. Using the original builds would be well and good for me if they allowed us to actually use resources to make them like watertight and put glass in the windows, stuff like that. But since they don't let us do that, I mean, we don't have to make them look brand new, but since they don't let us do the other stuff, then I don't see a point of because I've tried it before. Building into it, I can make them look nice and everything, but it just it frustrates me because nothing's watertight. Even the stuff that you build yourself that doesn't have any open windows, because I built a completely concrete building with no windows, only the one door, and and you know, completely concrete roof, and I still got rain inside the house. Get down. My dogs are trying to crawl into my lap. Okay, but these are the mods that I use at the moment. Most of them I use constantly. These two here help with frame rate quite a bit. I'm waiting for this one to be tested again or to update it. Let's see. But this is the Happy Maker I was telling you about that helps with happiness. So you don't have to build like 1,001 like things for them to do or clinics or whatever. Yeah, I'm on PS4. Both dogs on my lap. Guys! Go on. Get down. Well, they have something that's kind of like that. They actually have a mod, but the way that they had to do it in order to get it to work on the PS4 is they made it like a grenade. So you have to be very careful where you throw it and how you throw it. Because once it's there, it's done. You can't fix it. And it gives you a small area to build in. I've tried quite a few different player homes. I've tried a couple of different things that build kind of out of here, like for player homes. Like there's this one that I tried that puts a foundation like right around here, and a really small like postage stamp build area. I've tried. My favorite though is Vault X01. But it's massively cheating because the person who built it gave you everything you could possibly want for it, including your own like robotic merchant that never runs out of caps. So let me. I ended up with a PS4. As much as I love my friend Jack, that I would not have met if I didn't have a PlayStation. I had originally wanted to get an Xbox. But a friend of mine that had been living with me at the time convinced me that the PlayStation's more powerful, and so it was better. And then we found out that Sony was doing the thing where we can't really have outside outside mods, stuff that doesn't use, you know what I mean. And then I found out about the backwards compatibility for, that the Xbox One was going to do, and how most of the games that I like is on it. And I'm like, yeah, but the games will still run relatively the same, more powerful or not. And so it just, yeah. I love my friend Jack, but mucho frustrated with the whole, like, no external assets thing. Thank you for, using the geek speak for that. It frustrates me. It's just like, yeah. No, dude, I know that Windows is better. I had a 360. had a 360. I've got a Windows PC. I have to have a PS Plus membership to get online. I don't know about streaming, but I know that I have to have it in order to be able to talk to my friend Jack and to play online games. I can stream from my controller. I'm not quite sure what you mean by that. You have to download an app from an external source on the Xbox in order to stream? That doesn't make any sense. I'm not saying nothing other than it just doesn't make any sense. That sounds like a stupid way to do it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that just makes it so you can start the stream while you're, already in the game or whatever. But it's also a pain in the ass. No way. Who would pay $100 in order to just do it? Because you don't have to pay any money to do it on here or to do it on the computer for that matter. I've got an open source program that is better than just about everything else I've ever heard about on the market for streaming. And it can literally stream anything. I just don't play on PC that much. Because, I have my friend Jack, who doesn't have... He has a laptop, but he doesn't have a computer. And... it's more comfortable doing it this way. I can sit in my recliner. Okay, right. I didn't know it did that either. Damn. I guess it's spam protection. It's okay, at least you don't spend, 20 minutes lamenting the fact that there's only one variant of the armor bench. Yeah, Red Rocket will be where my my character ultimately goes. for an actual player home or whatever, but most of the time. And there's a mod on the Bethesda that allows you to have actual doors and roll down windows. Oh, come on. Really? Okay, there we go. I'm gonna have to move my power armor. I just set up little crafting areas at all the settlements that I build, so that if I need to go directly from there to another mission or whatever, I don't have to worry about it. See, that's the thing is that I do have the game on PC as well, but I've gotten so used to playing the game on the PlayStation that I have no idea. Dogmeat, you're in the way. Is that a name of a mod? I can't put it there, damn it. Oh, you said that that you liked the Workshop Rearranged, and I asked if that was a mod, the name of a mod that you were using, because I haven't run across anything that's named that in... Okay. And what does the mod do? Ducky dog, shh. 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 Okay. We have a USO. It's unified something or other. It unlocks a bunch of workshop items that players can't normally use. We have that on here, but so building only takes you 5 minutes. Yeah, that's mainly one of the main reasons I don't use it on the regular. It's just like I don't use, it's just like, for me, I don't use FreeMaker, even though it would make everything a lot easier on me, because I wouldn't have to worry about resource mods or anything like that. But I don't like, the game to be too easy. Even though I'm constantly playing the damn thing. I've put hundreds of hours into this game. Learning new build techniques from experimentation, you know, all sorts of stuff. When Slocum's Joe first came on, I grabbed it when I could and then went directly to, the very first time I ever played Slocum's Joe's DLC. I went in and grabbed it so that I could try to build with the concrete walls here, or brick walls, and discovered that they're kind of, the person who created it didn't take into account people who would want to blend things together, like take the brick and everything. Yeah, I like it as realistic as I can be. I mean, I even turned off the XP for building, though I made up for it by having two different XP mods. One's called Spouse's Embrace, and the other one's called Increased XP. Though I have said before that getting XP for building, it actually is realistic, as much as people like to argue against it. Because it's not like Nate and Nora were construction workers, you know? So they are gaining life experience. Building all this stuff. Yeah, see, I can't play survival. I get frustrated. It's just like I have a vanilla game right now because I'm gonna go to Nuka World and do the last two trophies that I have to do, and 44 messages. That doesn't matter, we're having a conversation. It's not like you can verbally chat at me. Alright, now I gotta do the, Ducky, please stop whining. Well, even that, I would have to hook it up to my computer. Unless you can do Discord on the PS4, and I don't know how to do that. So, I'd rather just keep it simple, you know? Yeah, that's the thing is that because I can stream from my PS4, I don't know who's watching from where. Because, like, people from PC, their tablets, their cell phones, other PS4s, Xboxes, they've got the YouTube thing, can all watch what I'm doing. Okay. Almost done. Actually, I can put that one right there. Alright. Let's see. Doors. That's harder than you think, my friend. I have tried it. Of course, I haven't done any tutorials or anything. I haven't gone to YouTube and watched other people walk you through it. But, and that is, you can walk through it. Just if you talk to me. But, I did try it. It's, apparently, from what I understand from the forums and stuff, it's easier than it's ever been, but it's still... You've taken classes? Yeah, I haven't. I have to teach myself everything. Like, I know the basics of 3D modeling, the very basics. Like, I would still have to follow a walkthrough. Cool. I haven't heard of them, but that doesn't mean much anything, since, you know... Master plan mods. Okay. Ow. Damn. My dog likes to stand on my pressure points. And then I finally get used to it and he gets off and it hurts. Okay. Okay. Sanctuary is done. At least I think I have enough defense. Yeah, 60, 120. I know. I have to clear out a few houses and I'll be fine with it. Except for I'm now, you know, taking out everything I need to. Well, yeah. I don't try to push the limits though. I try to keep in the green, as it were. The only time I'll push the limit like that is if it's one of those small, like, matchbox size build areas, like Outpost Zamora, or frickin', I don't know. I tried to build a 4-story building in Sanctuary, my last playthrough, and discovered that I could build the walls, but I couldn't put the roof on. At least where I'd built. Yeah, see, there's a couple of mods that have come in. Like there's this one called for PS4. There's one called Sanctuary Overhaul. No, I didn't. It's right there. They want outside. It's because they want me to take them out. Yeah, I scrapped his box. Apparently, my dogs are insisting that I take them outside. They won't let my mom take them outside, so I will be right back. You can rebuild the crib. No, seriously, you can. Let me finish scrapping the living room here, and I'll show you. Can't remember if it's on miscellaneous furniture, whether it's under miscellaneous decorations. We'll find out. Decorations then, okay. Like everything else in the world is in here. What's going on with the chat that you're like screaming at it, man. Oh, alright. It'll be okay. Let's try not to murder anybody. Never really solves anything, just gets you in trouble. I could technically build into there, but I'm not going to. Alright. I forgot to add more turrets. Okay, I'll be here. I'll probably be on streaming for another hour. I didn't think you were actually gonna murder Cortana. I mean, it's Cortana. That's coming with me. Okay. On to Red Rocket. You know what? Actually, I think I'll put the XO1 on. Just because it makes my life easier. So, save. Saving my game. Saving my game. What? By the way, I bought these really cool mints at Smart and Final the other day. It's mints, but it's MYNTZ. Winter mint spelled with a Y. Blast. WINTERMY. Dentist recommended, sugar-free. They do not use aspartame in them. But they do have menthol and peppermint both. They are extremely strong, but awesome. Food order. Let's see. Yeah, I'll keep that in. Okay, favorites. I'm gonna do that on an actual fresh playthrough. Download. Okay. Back. Oops, I forgot to. Back, she said. I forgot to do load order. So I have to go, after this is done, saving again. Or saving my load order. And we have to go back in there and change the load order again. Damn it. I'll do that when I get back in there. Alright. I'm gonna change up my load order real quick. Alright. And now search. Oop. It's an okay. Yeah, I got well, it's cable instead of dial-up or AT&T's stuff. So Jack Point, Andrew Wicks. Doesn't look like master plan is in here. Cause that's all that came up for it. Nah, unless it's all one word. Let's try that. Nope. Let's try not what I meant to do. Come on, stupid thing. Alright, let's just do... You're gonna message him and tell him it's not on PS4? Probably already knows that. Might FaceTime him? Alright. Yell at him. There's that one. Supply settlements expanded. That's his name right there, right? I'll have to try his stuff later. Etheron. It's in the featured mods list, dude. Watch this. See, I can't even search by just his name and have it pop up. Well, yeah, but this might be the only one that he's got, unless I go onto the Bethesda.net and look it up on my computer, which I occasionally do that because the search engine on the PS4 only gives you like a fraction of the mods that are actually available for PS4 on so usually I have to get on the computer every once in a while and do some intensive research of what's come up and everything, and I can put it on my list for PS4 to download onto it later and everything. Though in order to take it off my list, I have to go back on the PC and do it that way. I can't take it off my mod list. You know, not my load order, but access list through the console. Yeah. Probably do that tonight, but because I have to ground up some herb. Yeah. I really want an Xbox One. I really do. One of the new ones, the X's or whatever. But I don't want it for like the newer games. I want it for backwards compatibility. I told my friend I would probably be just best off getting, rebuying a 360 at some point and just getting all the games that I liked from from the Xbox on it. All right. What's my inventory like? Okay. I should probably go back and get into my power armor. Or at least go grab the pieces. I'll just grab everything. mod. Huh. Well, this is the Vault X01. That I really love. My only problem, and it's not because I'm sexist or nothing, it's because it's all of the display mannequins are female, all of them. They didn't change it up at all. I mean, even the one here. Go away trying to effing sleep. Alright. This is such a cheat, though. But they added things you don't need. Like, you know, a bathroom. This is new! The fuck? Dude updated. Wait a second. Just drive down there to his house? Okay. Are you in the States, or are you in Europe? You in Canada? South America? Okay, me too. I live in California. Ah, that's probably why he told you to F off. Alright. I mean, there is an actual car that does that. I mean, well, there's a couple of different vehicles that do that. This is new. I haven't been here in a while, but the guy likes to put freaking classical music radios in. Oh, dude. West Virginia. Alright. Why would they have everything upstairs? Why would they need more? This has to have been requested from multiple people for him to do this. They changed some of the other things. I'm gonna look at everything now. Now that's still the fusion cores. Like he said, the lighting's better. I'll build at the workshop later. I'm checking everything out because he's made changes. Oh, that's cool. Alright. I'll read those in a second. Freaking classical I don't mind classical music, but in this game, the classical music is like... no bueno. See, everything that you could possibly need. Alright. So these won't look any different. Yeah, the robot workbench is still there. Along with the damn jukebox. This is the only Diamond City radio he puts in the entire build. Okay, so half glass, half glass. Okay, that's still there, that's still there. Yeah, it's a personal vault. It's actually way out in the water. He put such attention to detail, he actually put a hatch that drips with a, yeah. With a drain and everything. Though there are some glitches, but it's my favorite player home to date so far. I wonder if he changed the... Nope, it's still Alice.
Hey, Scava. Let's trade.
That is an Assaultron that doesn't actually sound like an Assaultron.
Sure.
And has everything you could ever want. What, in Fallout 4 or in the Fallout universe in general? Okay. I'm guessing they took that out because of time crunch. Be my best guess. Because there's not as many vaults in this one as there was in 3. Let's see. Well, truthfully, I would encourage any modder to talk to Bethesda about making the Underwater Vault this huge Creation Club content. That way, they get the recognition as the creator and everything, and they could get the money for putting all the work in. I had a video on my YouTube channel a while back where I where I ranted about Creation Club. Well, Creation Club is an awesome way for the community, through either themselves or modders in general, to make money doing what they love, which is creating content for the game, without having to worry about people being able to get trophies and stuff. I know on PC that there's workarounds for that, but on consoles there's not. Plus, for PS4 users, from my own personal experience, getting good original content is the only possible through Creation Club. Anything that's supposed to have quests or anything unique in the coding for it can't be used. There are some modders that have gutted their quest mods that they have made. The Librarian, there's this one that's about a haunted vault. You know, they've been gutted. They've taken all of the stuff out of it that had unique assets, so that people could at least walk through them and look at some of the hard work. I don't mind paying for Creation Club items. They give away enough of the Pip-Boy and armor skins and weapon skins and stuff like that people don't have to pay for those as long as they're patient. Plus, they give other things, like they gave white paint away during Christmas time. But by buying the stuff from the Creation Club, I'm actually supporting more than just Bethesda. I know Bethesda gets a portion of the proceeds, but so does the person that created the mod with them. So, I want the skins. I like the gun skins. In fact, I've got the army one on my 10mm right now. So do I. Well, I have all of the power armor skins except for the Hot Rod ones. Of course, because you get those from Hot Rodder magazines. I've got, and I haven't figured out where all those are. I know the one at the robotics disposal site, but that's basically the only one I know of for sure. I've got all except for two of the Hot Rod weapon skins. I've got all the Pip-Boy skins. I've got two of the armor skins that just came out, because I didn't want all of them, all the ones that came out. I only wanted the army and the Vault Tech. Anybody who is named as the modder or creator in the Creation Club stuff is getting a portion, or at least getting paid up front for the work that they do. Some of them are made by Bethesda in-house, like I think not all of them, but most of the Pip-Boy skins and power armor skins, the dogs, the new dog breeds are Bethesda, I believe. Hey, other Derek. I'm pretty sure that's other Derek. They don't hire them onto the payroll so much as they contract them out as third-party creators, and it's, as far as I know, it's just for the span of making that idea or series of ideas that they have, like the guy making the skins. She did mods for Fallout too. She did the home decor stuff that gave us all the plants and the different kinds of carpets and the refrigerators and stuff. And she makes she made one of the actual mods that I'm using. That's basically a patch for Fallout. Fixes some stuff like the defense scores and stuff like that. She probably is for a short time to make something for them, but they don't do long-term contracts. It's third-party stuff. Yeah, I love my favorite one of her houses is what I call the Chrome Twinkie in Diamond City. The little small place. When I'm not going to be collecting anything or whatever, I use that. Yeah, the you've never heard of a Chrome Twinkie? It's what I don't know. My mom and my grandfather and stuff called it that. The little trailers, the little like steel or whatever trailers. In real life, they're called Airstreams. I don't know, on the PS4 she only has like I think 2 or 3 player homes that she was able to get through. One of them is, like I said, the Chrome Twinkie, and then there's a couple other mods that she's done that I've looked at. Wait, I used that one for this. Oh, 130 some messages, alright. Oh, okay. Experience boosters. I can do that. I have a couple of them. Let me get into my mod list so I can show them to you, so you know what name to look up. He's getting it for PS4, dude. Cheat Room and Cheat Terminal doesn't work, and Cheat Room sucks on PS4. It's confusing. So I recommend starting special equals 70. That'll max your stats out, 10 across the board, right at the beginning with character creation. And then increased XP combined with Spouse's Embrace. Though you could also look for other XP things. Because Spouse's Embrace makes it so that I do have between this and the Spouse's Embrace, I do level up quite quickly. But the Spouse's Embrace limits how much you can carry compared to the other mods that you can get where you have like infinite carry weight. But the very first mod you should always download is this one. Eleonora's Tweaks and Fixes. Eli's or Eleanor's Tweaks and Fixes don't do XP, but it'll help your game quite a bit. Most of these are on there too. Get down. We had this conversation of where I'm annoyed because of the whole, like, you know, Xbox version versus PS4 version. Don't need that. Listen to Jared. He's got an Xbox, I don't. Ducky, why are you whining at me, dude? Why? What's up, pup? What's this on your head? What? How did you get this on your head? Yeah, place anywhere. Hello, Ducky. Hello, Ducky. Why are you being so needy today, huh, Duck Duck? What does Conquest do? Actually. Okay. Yeah, it's the one I told you where it like is kind of a pain in the ass because it's kind of like a grenade. You throw it and then it does stuff. So you can't be exact of where you put it, unlike the normal way of doing things. Not as far as I know. You can't move it after you place it. You can't on PS4. As far as I can remember reading about it. Yeah. Like I said, it's a little sucky. According to Jared, there is, but the program costs a lot of money. I would do more research though. Not that I think that he's lying or anything. Jared, don't think that. It's just I don't know how many times I've run into something that says it's, super expensive and then I've found an alternative for it. And it's two of the new outfits from the Creation Club. The graphic t-shirt bundle. Yeah, see, I'm only gonna be on for another about half hour. Later. That's fine, dude. I will talk to myself. I've done it before. I've been on YouTube for years, talking to a camera and like maybe 300 people. Alright? If I'm lucky. Okay, you can if you want to. Don't feel bad. Don't feel bad. Guys, just go to bed. Not a big deal. Don't feel bad. It's no big deal. Damn, I need rank 3 for that. Alright. So... regular receiver. Bye, other Derek. Get off my knee, Ducky. Thank you. I love my dog. Really do. Yeah, my dogs love me a lot. Ducky's my buddy. We got 2 of them. Ducky was actually supposed to be my mom's dog, and Gibbs was supposed to be mine. And then they grew up and decided their own people. So Ducky is turned into my dog, and Gibbs is turned into my mom's dog. Get off my knee. Well, yeah, I'm Sean's dad, ain't I? The whole thing's an epic about... I know, a lot of people think of it as the kinky daddy. My friend Jack, when he saw that I named all of my guns daddies whatever, he's all like, started like, you know, going, dude, really? And I'm like, what? And he's like, I know it could be taken the kinky way, it's just, that's not what the intention. That hasn't refreshed yet. Might not. I might have messed it up with the mod earlier. Let's go to Gorski's cabin. Yep. Just so that they have to respawn again. And who's running? From what? Ah. Carla's down!
Carla,
You again. Here to trade?
Just browsing for now.
Oh, well.
hey, Carla.
Back again? Time to do business?
I missed the chance to be a
Let's see what
sarcastic,
you have.
Always
cool
happy.
person to her. It's a ghoul, dude. Okay, yeah, but not anymore. Once they lose their mind, that's it, dude. And you know it, you're just giving me a hard time. Okay, bye. I still don't have enough money for that. Let's put Dynamix back. And let's see. I don't really need those. Here we go. Oh shit. She somehow woke up the Gworski's ghouls. That's what was after her. No, I didn't sell the label. Ladle, not label. Jeez. No, that was the van exploding. Yes, the delay is real.
Phil. There we go.
I don't really need the magazine to know where Diamond City is. I have the path memorized. But, it's a magazine. It's experience getting it. Because of killing all the things to get to it. It's kind of like the one that's up over this way. I've got a mod. It's that allows me to unlock everything and only gives me one word in the terminal no matter how hard the terminal is. Yeah, that's the only thing that there's only two things that I do that are ultimate, break the game cheats. And one of them is that, because I really, really hate cracking and hacking. Cracking safes and hacking terminals. Crap. Come on out in the open, there we go. Free mini nuke! Alright. You gonna headbutt me? Really? You're not dead. Ducky, what do you want? Do you need outside again? Really? Really? You need outside again. Can you give me 10 minutes? Can you give me 10 minutes? Yes? No? Maybe so? He's looking at me like... Me? Me? Bloodfly. I hate bloodflies. I hate bloodflies. I hate bloodflies. Technically 3 hours and 20 minutes roughly. If you count in the fact that I had to take a intermission earlier and stop the stream completely and then restarted.
Yes.
But I've been known to stream for like a long time. I mean like a really long time. I think I've done a stream for like 8 hours one time, and since I've got an account in good standing with YouTube, I can post videos as long as I want them to be onto my account. Yeah. Ah. There we go. And Dogmeat's gonna kill the other one. Good boy. Good boy, Dogmeat. Get back, Ducky. Your name is Ducky, not Dogmeat. Though you are a good boy too. Got like 8 minutes. Can you wait 8 minutes? Yes, no, maybe so. Back up. Back up. Don't whine at me. He just went out not too long ago.
Justice for you.
Oh, come on, dude. Alright. I'm gonna stop streaming, and I'll take you outside. Give me a second. I will see you later, Jared. I will probably be on again tomorrow. And I will talk at you later.